What is this? Oh, yogurt.
Got it all figured out. Wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind, baby, you're the one. And tonight I am going all the way.
Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Tia with Tia and the Beasleys, and today's video is going to be a Weight Watchers Wednesday. So I'm starting a new little mini series on my channel. I will be posting every Wednesday, and it will be some sort of Weight Watchers content, whether it be what I eat in a day, my Weight Watcher favorites, my Weight Watcher tips, anything like that. Just Weight Watchers related content will come out on Wednesdays. So I'm really excited to launch that. So this will be the first one of that series, and today I'm gonna do a what I eat in a day. So it is 10 o'clock. And I have not eaten anything yet today. I got up this morning, watered the garden, and then got Araya off to daycare. Maya is currently home. Daniel is still working from home for the rest of this week. And so she's at home with him right now. And I took some time to go to the gym. So I just got done at the gym, so ignore my sweaty mess. But it felt great. It felt great to be back at the gym. It kind of keeps me motivated throughout the day and makes me make better choices throughout the day. It just kind of boosts and starts my day off the right way. And I really liked enjoying working out at night, doing the P90X for the last couple months since we've been home. But doing it in the morning just really motivates me to kind of keep doing good all day. So I'm done at the gym. The only thing I've had is I've had some of my BCAAs, which I will have linked in the description box below, but it's the 1UP Nutrition BCAAs, the same brand that I use for my pre-workout as well. I will have both of those linked in the description box below. This, when I scan it in the Weight Watchers app, is 0 points. I think it's 5 calories for 1 scoop. So I don't track it. And then I just have my collagen in there, which is also 0 points. I will link the collagen that I have down below. I haven't found one that I actually really like, but this is just one that I found that I've been trying. So I just mix it in with my BCAAs or my pre-workout, depending on, what I'm feeling. And I just sip on the BCAAs when I'm working out, whether it be at home, outside, or at the gym. So this is all I've had so far. I'm gonna go home and make my breakfast, and I will show you guys what I have for breakfast. All right, so I'm back from the gym and I'm ready to have some breakfast. I have not been, over the last about 3 weeks or so, I have not been doing my intermittent fasting. I've been eating in the morning. I've been eating a little bit later, so it's now 10:25. So I'm not eating right away, but I am eating before my 11 o'clock or whenever my fast would have ended. I've been waking up very hungry over the last few weeks, and I think part of it was we were on vacation and I ate more and a lot of what I probably shouldn't. So my body's kind of readjusting to the fact that I'm not eating as much as I was. So it's hungry more often. But I have been eating breakfast and I've actually really been loving it. And I've been obsessed with overnight oats. So TikTok made me do this. There is a girl on there. I will actually link her TikTok down below. But she makes overnight oats, and I watched her videos and I'm like, that looks so good. I should try them. So I've been trying and messing around with a bunch of different combinations, and I'm just obsessed. So this is one that I made yesterday. It's half a cup. Sorry, you can hear my ice maker again. Every time I'm recording, it has to make ice. It's half a cup of old-fashioned rolled oats, which is 4 points on the blue plan. Half a cup of the unsweetened vanilla almond milk, which half a cup is 0 points, 1 cup is 1 point. If you want like a more watery oatmeal, you can add more milk, but I kind of like mine thick. So I only add a cup to, or the 1-to-1 ratio. So I add half a cup of oats to half a cup of milk. So that's the oats and the milk, and then I added half of a strawberry cheesecake light and fit yogurt. Let me show you. So it's these ones. and they are my favorite. So I used half of this in this one, and I have another one in the fridge that I'll eat tomorrow. So half of this is 1 point, the whole thing is 2 points. So with the oatmeal and the, what is this? Oh, yogurt. With the oatmeal, the yogurt, and the milk, this is 5 smart points on the blue plan. And then I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of this sugar-free syrup, which is 0 points, and some sliced strawberries on top. I like to heat my oatmeal up. You can eat it cold. I will generally stick it in the microwave for a minute. While it's microwaving, I'm gonna cut up a few strawberries, and then I'll show you guys the finished product when it's done.
Why don't we say that it's too late for us now? Why do we stay when I blame you for the things that weigh me down? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She who wants to study your body, who gets the better version of you. I need the bitter, bitter truth. I need the better version of you. I need the better version of you.
So this is my 5-point breakfast. It is, again, 4 points for the oats, 0 for the milk, 1 point for half of the strawberry cheesecake yogurt, 0 for the strawberries, and 0 for the syrup. So, and I didn't mention before, but when I make the overnight oats, I put the oatmeal, the milk, and the yogurt or any other mixings for the base that you want in it. Stir it up so it's it's sort of a watery consistency at that point because the oats haven't absorbed the milk. And then you put it in the fridge, forget about it, and the next morning you get yummy, yummy oats. So I'm gonna try this for you guys, and we will see how this goes. I'm just gonna stir it up. Make sure I get some oats and some strawberries. It's like dessert for breakfast. You can't go wrong. And with the oatmeal, it keeps me full for a very long time. It definitely has the fiber and all of the nutrients to keep me full and not super hungry. So that's sort of why I've been leaning towards the oats in the morning, and they're actually pretty low in points comparatively. Obviously, you can have eggs on the blue plan for 0 points or other lower point options, but I think 4 points for half a cup of oats is not that bad, and it does keep me full. It's already 10:30, so again, I'll have lunch probably 12:30, and so it's only a few hours, but I could go probably 1:30 and not feel hungry. Obviously keeping up on my water and my BCAAs and things like that just to kind of keep me hydrated. But overall, this is a highly recommend breakfast, and it's only 5 points on the blue plan. I will finish eating this, and then I will see you guys when I have a snack or have lunch. So we are back for lunch. It is actually quite a bit later than I had initially anticipated. It's 1:50, but Maya and I went and walked around downtown, the town we live in, and just looked at the boats, looked at the water, and kind of just walked around. I'll insert a couple of clips here.
Remember that double-decker swing that my sister and I swinged on?
And I brought along these granola bars. It's gone, so it's garbage now, but I wanted to show you guys. They're Sunbelt Bakery Lemon Meringue Chewy Granola Bars. They're 5 points, which is pretty high because they're not very big, but they are so good. I have the key lime pie one as well, I'll show you, which I actually think the key lime, and you can get these on Amazon, I will link them down below, but I think the key lime one is actually 4 points. Let me see. No, this one's 5 as well. So they're 5 points a piece, which is quite a bit, but they're very, very good. So I have 13 points left for the day, and I am going to make me a sandwich. I also found this on TikTok. I've been spending way too much time on TikTok, although it is benefiting me because I'm getting a lot of new ideas. But I will show you guys how I make it, and then I will kind of explain. But you need a pepper, any bell pepper. I like the red ones or the orange ones, but you can use any. And then whatever sandwich toppings you want. I have tomatoes, pickles, and then I have this oven roasted turkey. You can have 1 ounce of this. One ounce of it for 0 points. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. You can have 2 ounces for 1 point, which is still pretty good, but we'll see how much 1 ounce ends up coming out to be. And then I have 1 Laughing Cow. It's the light Laughing Cow cheese wedge. So I'm gonna assemble all this, and then I will show you guys what I'm having on the side with it. And you want them kind of as flat as possible. I was cutting off some of it because it didn't look very good, but just brown and bruised. So then I'm going to take this Laughing Cow, and I'm going to, I had a knife, oh, what's over here? I'm going to spread it all on here. So what you're doing is you're basically substituting any of the bread with a bell pepper, which gives it a really good crunch. I mean, it's not anything compared to bread, so don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is just as good as bread. You won't even miss the bread. I'm not saying any of that, so don't come for me. But it is a good alternative, and it does have a really fresh take on the sandwich and gives it a nice crunch. So once that's spread and you're done making a huge mess all over yourself, we will cut up some tomatoes. I washed all of these already. I don't need very many because this isn't really, it's not really going to stay on very well because they're not like tomato slices, they're like the okay. And then of course I need a pickle or 2. And then I'm going to put it on here. Turn it on. I'm going to do 1 ounce of turkey. Ah, it's falling all over the place. Change this to ounces, and I'm going to do 1 ounce. That is 1.4 of an ounce. So I'm going to do 1.5 ounces for 0 points.
And then you put the top on, just like that. And then for my side, I'm going to have 20 of these crazy hot pop chips for 4 points. So I'm gonna count out, and I think actually it's 1 ounce. Okay, so it's 35 grams. So I'm actually gonna put this back on here because some of them are a little small, and I don't know, you know, you don't count those as 1 chip or you do count them as 1 chip. Either way, I think it's always just easier to weigh everything out so that you know exactly what you're getting. So 35 grams is 4 points. If you do 36 grams, it's 5 points. But if you do 35 grams, it's 4 points. I should have got a bigger plate. It's 31. It's 36. 34. That'll do. So then this will be my lunch. Now let's try it. Bought a fountain diet from 7-Eleven when we were out just because I needed something because it was hot outside. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. It's definitely messy because it doesn't have that bread to hold it together. But it's so good. I'm gonna get a napkin. And these chips I really like. I am a sucker for chips. Chips are like my #1 comfort food. And I really like the Doritos, the Dynamite ones, like their little tubes. They're really hot. So good. But they're also really high in calories and points. And so I've been trying to find an alternative to like a spicy Cheeto or a, you know, those flaming hot Doritos or something like that. And these crazy hot pop chips aren't, I mean, they're comparable and they are very good. They're just not my Dynamite Doritos, but it's okay. I mean, I still indulge and splurge on those on my no track day, or if I want a few of them, I track them on the other days. And so I don't completely cut everything out because then my body wants it even more and my brain goes crazy. So I'm gonna try this. And I highly recommend weighing out your chips or anything that has small crumbs because you get so much more than what you would have done if you had counted them out. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and then Maya and I are gonna go outside for a little while. She's gonna play in the little tiny pool that we have. It's nothing crazy, it's a little tiny plastic pool. And I'm just gonna kind of hang out, enjoy the sunshine a little bit. It is very warm today. So we will do that, and then I will see you guys back if I have a snack before dinner, which I probably won't because it's already 2 o'clock. But I will see you guys the next time I eat. As I'm standing here eating my food, I realized I never told you guys how many points my entire lunch was. So for the sandwich, it is 1 point for the cheese, 0 points for the pickles, the bell pepper, the tomato, and 0 points for the turkey. So the sandwich is just 1 point for the cheese, and then 4 points for the chips. So it's a 5-point lunch, which leaves me with, I don't do math good, leaves me with 9 points for the day for dinner. So that should be really good. I'm going to be making a dinnerly meal tonight. So I will take you guys along with me when I do that. But I'm just gonna finish eating this for real this time, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so this is dinner. It is a 1-pot chicken and rice. Let me switch you over to myself so I can explain a little bit. Alright, so this is actually a dinnerly recipe, and I was going to take you guys through as I cooked it, but we kind of had a super busy night. It's now 8 o'clock and we're finally sitting down to eat. The girls have already eaten. They ate as soon as we got home, but we had Maya's dance tonight, and then we met with her new karate sensei about future classes. So it was sort of just a busy night, so we didn't get home till late and even start dinner. So I was rushing to make dinner. While I was making this dinner, the girls were eating their dinner, so it was a really loud, chaotic kitchen. So I figured I would spare you watching that. And I pretty much just went step by step on the recipe on my phone. But this is a chicken and rice 1-pot dish. I will link the recipe, if I can find it, off of Dinnerly down below. But it is chicken, onion, roasted red peppers, some chorizo seasoning, some rice, and that was all that came in the box. I added a little bit of sour cream on top with some cilantro. So the only thing that actually is points in this is the rice. So they sent us 5 ounces of jasmine rice, and I split it between Daniel and I's bowl. I probably gave him a little bit more, but it's okay. I tracked 2.5 ounces of jasmine rice, which was, let's see, 3 points. And then I did 1 tablespoon or 15 grams of the Daisy Light Sour Cream, which is 1 point. Cilantro is obviously 0. Everything else in this dish is 0. The chicken, the roasted red peppers were in water, so I count them as 0. The chorizo seasoning, and obviously the onion. So the only thing that I tracked was the rice. So it ended up being 3 points for this bowl. And then I'm having one of these Truly lemonades because it's hot here and Mama needed a break. So this is 3 points. So my total dinner is going to be 7 points, and I will have 2 points left over for dessert. So I will try this for you guys, and then we'll be back when I have dessert. I'm gonna stir in the sour cream. This is what it looks like. The chicken. I'm gonna get some of the chicken and the rice and the red pepper. You know what this tastes like? It reminds me a lot of the jambalaya. There's a box, I think it's Zatarain's maybe. It's a box of jambalaya mix, and you can add whatever meat you want. We used to get those boxes all the time and would add the spicy sausage to it, and it was so good. This kind of reminds me of sort of a knockoff version of jambalaya. It's really good. It's probably the chorizo seasoning. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and then I will be back to show you guys what I have for dessert.
I'm trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, 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 ooh. shiver inside. Doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. It's because you're not worth less than perfection. Ooh, thought it was in my hands, now I'm all confused. Turning gold into sand, don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away. Yeah. You talk about faith. Is it just something you say? Or is it the same with that girl you texting when I look away?